It's high time to recognize the power of young people, the value they bring onto the decision-making table as full-fledged partners. It's time we recognize that decisions about them cannot be taken without them. What we need is action, both at the ground, at the policy level, going beyond words and promises. It's only then, ladies and gentlemen, that we can ensure that the most fundamental objective of SDGs is met, that no one is left behind.
In February 2018, the United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth embarked on a multi-country visit to 5 countries in Africa. She met with young people, learned about the issues they are faced with, and explored ways in which youths can reach their full potential. She started off by visiting Senegal, where she employed the international community to support the FAST project, an initiative that focuses on issues of women empowerment, health education, and youth employment and empowerment. She also gave a speech at the Global Partnership for Education Conference.
We have to rethink our approaches on skills development by empowering young people not only with technical and vocational skills, but adaptable soft skills that will help them navigate a complex and rapidly changing world.
Her next mission was to Gambia, where she opened up the International Forum on Female Genital Mutilation, attended a youth employment conference, hosted a town hall meeting with young people.
Female genital mutilation is not only harming girls and women in a physical way, but is also depriving them of their human rights. Their right to bodily integrity, to health, to self-actualization, their right to have a say on decisions that affect their lives.
And still found time to pay courtesy visits to government parastatals. In Ghana, the United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth paid a courtesy visit to the Canadian High Commissioner and also had a visit with the Minister of Youth and Sport to push for greater empowerment of young people in Ghana. She went further to visit the Kayaye girls of Agoloshe Market and had a town hall meeting with young people.
It's more than a month to register just a business in Ghana. And if a young startup who by default startup capital is an issue for you and then you have to go through this challenge in registering your business, then how much money are you going to get to keep your business running?
We're actually responsible for taking care of our environment, making sure that we have quality environmental practices. But now, I don't know what is happening. Where are they? Do they really exist?
A warm welcome was given to the United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth in Nigeria, her 4th country among the 5 for the multinational visit in Africa. The visit in Nigeria started with a town hall meeting where she engaged with a number of young Nigerians and discussed how they could contribute in advancing the United Nations Sustainable Development Agenda.
The SDGs are not standalone goals. So even if you're talking about SDGs, you're talking about health, which is what we really care about, and say, okay, yes.
It's not a question of demography. It's about the fact that you can't have development conversations without young people in the room.
After engaging young people, she paid visits to top government officials, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Youth and Sport, as well as the Minister for Health, to discuss important issues concerning young Nigerians. The United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth visited internally displaced persons as a result of conflicts in northeast Nigeria. She praised the IDPs for their resilience and the traditional ruler and people of Waru community for hosting the IDPs. The United Nations Youth Envoy rounded up her multinational African tour in South Africa with a visit to the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital, an intergenerational dialogue panel with Grasa Machel and Dr. Natalia Kanem.
The role of young people when it comes to realizing sexual reproductive health rights and the importance of making sure that young people are not seen just as beneficiaries but especially as partners.
The words we're leaving with are action and urgency, and I just want to thank everybody for paying attention to young people and their needs and their self-expression.